Hey, how's it going? It's Jocelyn Hillam here, today with your pregnancy episode. I want to encourage positivity in pregnancy to help you find Meliora, which means better in Latin. I want to help you find a better pregnancy through positivity and through mindset, tips, and tricks that can help you with your mindset and with how you view your pregnancy. So thank you for joining. Today we are actually going to talk a little bit about health and what we eat during pregnancy. So thanks for joining. If you think of a pregnant mom or a fellow friend that is pregnant that comes to your mind, please share this episode with them. I would really appreciate it. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, the host of the Meliora Mentor podcast. Meliora means better in Latin. I encourage better thoughts for a better you and a better life through taking small steps in thought and action. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps without making drastic changes to their everyday life, and I can help you. Thanks for joining. As a lot of us women and girls tend to be, we kind of are aware of what we weigh and what we eat and kind of what our bodies look like. We wish that we could eat all the stuff we love, the breads and the pastries and the baked goods and the carbs and all the things that kind of tend to stick. But you've probably found, like I have found, that if I eat too many of those, the weight does come on. So I figured that when I got pregnant, it was okay to just eat whatever I want because I was going to gain the weight anyway. So I was going to have a free-for-all. I was just going to eat all the good foods I wanted whenever I wanted because I was gaining the weight anyways. So might as well enjoy gaining the weight, right? That was the thoughts in my head for my first 2 pregnancies. I just decided that pregnancy was a time where I could eat whatever I wanted. And I did. I ate whatever I wanted. I was not really aware that there needed to be health in pregnancy and that you should eat healthier for you and baby during pregnancy. And I just thought since I was gaining the weight, I was going to enjoy gaining all that baby weight that comes with our sweet little baby angels. But that actually was not a very good choice. But I know how hard that can be. It's really hard to talk about health. Well, it's not hard. It's just kind of, how do I say this, like 2 edges of a coin or 2 sides of a coin. One side is you need to eat healthy because it's better for you and baby. And the other side is you just need to eat to survive. And for some of us who get really sick, sometimes that just eating to survive doesn't matter what you eat as long as you're eating. So, but while there's that side of the coin, we're going to focus on the other side of the coin today. The side of the coin that talks about being healthy and making healthier choices for you and for your baby during the time of growing your baby inside your body. So recently I went to a birth education class where they were talking about, well, she was educating moms-to-be on birth, and she gave an acronym to go with nutrition in pregnancy that really stood out to me and I feel like would be super helpful when you're trying to decide what to eat as a pregnant mom. And following this acronym will help you. I did not have this acronym during my babies. I just did not know about it until recently, but I wanted to share this with you and then I'll share with you what helped me when I tried to eat healthier with my last 2 pregnancies. You've all probably heard of Burger King and how there's the King Whopper. Well, this is called the Birthing Queen Whopper, and we're going to actually focus on the part of that, the Whopper part. So the Whopper part starts with a W. Your wheats, your oats, your quinoa, kamut, brown rice, millet, all those types of things will fall under wheat, which is really good for you. The H in Whopper stands for hydrate. Start drinking more water. At least try to get your body weight in half of your body weight in ounces. So let's say you're 160 right now. You want to try and get 80 ounces of water. The O in Whopper stands for omegas. Those omegas include butter, avocado, coconut, olive, and nuts. The first P in Whopper stands for your proteins. You need to try and get 75 to 100 grams a day. That could be beef, chicken, protein drinks, eggs, lentils, beans and rice, or nuts and seeds. The second P in Whopper is probiotics. Probiotics are really good during pregnancy, and this is also something that I have just recently learned of. I didn't take probiotics with any of my kids and then I've learned about it now. You can get like probiotics through like a pill form, and I would probably make sure that I would make sure they're pregnancy safe or have been used for pregnancy, or you can do that through like water kefir, dairy kefir, sauerkraut, or yogurt if you prefer not to take the pill. So after our 2 P's in the Whopper, we're on to E, and the E stands for the enzymes. Enzymes can help with digestion, and the 2 main sources that she wrote down for that were papaya and pineapple. Those can really help you get your enzymes. And the third thing, we're on like letter 6 now. We're on letter 7 now, and that is the R. The R is a rainbow of food. And I really liked that because the more color you add to your plate, the better it is for you. And whether that's just for pregnancy or whether just when you eat, the more colors you have of like vegetables and fruits on your plates, the more balanced your meal is. So we talked about the different colors in the rainbow. Green can be your spinach, broccoli, and leafy greens. Yellow can be like bananas, bell peppers, starfruit, pineapple. Red bell peppers, berries, apples, tomatoes, radish, carrots, beets, and she specifically emphasized berries. Berries are very good for pregnancy. Orange could be oranges, papayas, carrots, bell peppers, yams, and cantaloupe. And purple, there we listed off grapes. We also talked about how dates are very good for you. So if you have not had a date, you should go try some dates. They're actually really good for the end of pregnancy, and if I remember right, for cervical health. Yes, I did go and find some evidence on that. This says that evidence from randomized control trials has shown that consuming date fruit could help with the ripening of the cervix, which may reduce the duration of labor, thus reducing the need for oxytocin to induce labor. And I will put that article in the show notes for you to look up if that interests you. But remember the birthing queen Whopper every time you want to go to eat something. Remember your wheat. Remember to hydrate. Remember your omegas, your proteins, your probiotics, your enzymes, and your rainbow of food. And this will help you and baby in being healthy during pregnancy. Okay, so that's a little summary of what I've recently learned that can be a quick acronym to go to when you want to have better health in your pregnancy, to support you and baby through this growing phase, through transitioning and creating this baby inside your body. Super cool and amazing. Something I did to eat healthier, specifically with my 4th, is I had a little tracker where I would keep track of the foods I had eaten. It was a nice tracker. You could probably find one online. My neighbor actually gave this one to me. But you could find a tracker where you just have to check mark if you ate the right amount of fruits and vegetables that you're supposed to get, or you should get, or you desire to get to help you out. So having that tracker actually helped me be a lot more cognizant of what I was eating than just trying to pass it off in my mind. Yeah, it's probably okay that I just eat this just this once, because in my case, just this once happened many times. But if you track it, you know what you're eating, you know what you've missed, and maybe by dinner time or after dinner, if you need to do a little bit of catching up on some of the things you missed, you have your sheet in front of you that can help you know what health foods you want to reincorporate or add in that evening to meet the needs for you and your baby during trying to be healthy. So that was probably the most helpful thing that I can remember right now that I did during pregnancy to be more healthful and more health cognizant. And pregnancy is a hard time. It is a hard time of growing and being tired and wore out. But as you eat more of these healthful and whole foods, you will actually feel better. And I found that with my last baby. I had a little bit more energy than I did with my first 3. And I think that was because I had changed what I was eating. I wasn't eating as many processed foods. I was eating more whole foods and more healthy foods. And it really did help me to feel better. So if there's any reason to do it other than just feeling better, it is worth it. It is worth giving it a try. If you are stuck in a mental rut and you are thinking, I can't do anything, like I can't even imagine eating healthy because I can't get ready, I can't get dressed, I can't get out of bed, I can't take care of my kids, I can't take care of my house, I can't take care of my husband, I am stressed to the limit, and this is so hard. If you're feeling like you can't do any of it and you're feeling very overwhelmed and very down and very discouraged by pregnancy and its effects on your body, I invite you to look into my Positive Pregnancy Program. I have created a program with 22 videos that can guide you through mental exercises that can help lift a negative mental funk when you feel like you can't, when you don't want to, when you're wore out, when there doesn't seem to be any beauty in pregnancy. These videos that I've created can help to lift you. They can help to encourage you in pregnancy, and it is specific to pregnancy. There's 3 main areas that I go into in this program. The areas of gratitude, changing the negative to the positive, and pregnancy-specific affirmations. And with those 22 videos, you can cycle through them. It's self-led, so you can do it whenever you need it. You can just pull one up and watch it and listen to it and internalize it and let it help you to shift your mindset from hating pregnancy to finding beauty in pregnancy. I craved for something like this when I was pregnant because pregnancy was so hard. In fact, I didn't want to have anything to do with pregnancy on the time that I wasn't pregnant because it was so hard. But I kept getting promptings and inspirations that more women needed this. They need this help to have a more positive pregnancy, to find the sacred beauty. And if that is you, I encourage you to look at the top link in the show notes. Go to the pregnancy page and read about it. Do your own research. See if this program is going to help you to find the positivity that you need to carry on in this pregnancy. The videos are short, they don't take a lot of time, and they don't take a lot of effort. All you have to do is pull them up on your phone. You can do this, mama. If you want to support yourself, to support your mind and your mental health in pregnancy, I encourage you. Look up the Positive Pregnancy Program. Thank you for being you. You are amazing. And even if you make a simple choice to choose an apple instead of a sugary granola bar, you are still making wins. You are still doing amazing no matter what. Your body is amazing and growing a human. If you just sit and think about that for a minute, that's pretty amazing. It's pretty miraculous, and it's pretty incredible. Keep up the good work, Mama. I'm cheering for you. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Meliora Mentor podcast, for listening, for sharing, and for most of all, applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you and a better life through taking small steps in thought or action to reach your goal. If you are one of those individuals who have an inner desire but are having a difficult time making progress in your goals, I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday life. reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.